This is Kieran Keevy reporting from Westlake Village, California. Today we're honored to have the company of Jack Richards, President and CEO of Pleasant Holidays, a major tour operator to Hawaii, with additional substantial programs to Mexico, the Caribbean, the United States, Costa Rica, and French Polynesia, also known as Tahiti. Welcome, Jack. Thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Visitation's up nicely to Hawaii this year. How do you see the trend in visitation to Hawaii over this year and in the coming couple of years?
Well, I think you got to look. Visitation to Hawaii may be up, but it's largely driven this year by the Japanese tourist market. It's slightly up from the United States, probably going to end the year about 4 to 5% up year over year from the continental United States. So I think you had to put it in perspective. The Japanese market took a large hit last year because of the tsunami and the earthquake, so they're returning to Hawaii, so they're going to have a good year. For the United States, it's up slightly, so we see it's in line with our trends. We see business improving, and actually the forecast for the next 3 to 4 years is very, very robust for travel to the Hawaiian Islands.
Good. Is there adequate airlift from the West Coast to Hawaii, in your view?
Yes. The seats that were lost, approximately 1 million seats were lost in 2008 between Aloha and ATA bankruptcies going out of the market. We fully recovered all those seats and added a few extra, so airlift is very adequate, and the forecast is to continue to grow seats slightly over the next 3 to 4 years.
What kind of products are consumers, specifically American consumers, purchasing now that might be different from years past?
The luxury market is way up this year, all over, in all destinations, but specifically in Hawaii. The addition of the new Disney Aulani Hotel has created a family market to Hawaii, so that business is growing. But overall, the luxury segment is the fastest growing segment we have in the Hawaiian Islands.
What are your thoughts about the creation of the new Brand USA Tourism Board for the United States?
Well, I think it's positive. Anytime that you can have a Brand USA program, it's going to be beneficial. The bad part is that it took a long time to get this launched, is to drive people to visit the United States primarily. We will benefit indirectly from it, but overall I think it's very positive for the travel industry.
Right. Tell us about Pleasant's many other destinations. What's growing nicely? What are you pleased with in terms of your other destinations outside of Hawaii?
Almost all destinations outside of Hawaii are up double digits this year. We're seeing tremendous growth in the Caribbean. Mexico will have its single best year since 2007. Very high double-digit growth, so travel to Mexico is definitely back. Costa Rica, Central American programs are doing very, very well. And in Tahiti and French Polynesia, again, double-digit growth. So we're seeing double-digit growth across all of our destinations in 2012.
Very good. Any other thoughts on Mexico specifically?
Well, I think Mexico, they've done a great job in service, in five-star hotels, and branding. The Mexico Tourism Board has run a great campaign. It's driving demand to the destination. We see it having a very, very solid 2012, a very solid 2013. Group business is back, and Mexico is becoming our #1 destination for destination weddings and honeymoons.
Oh, very good. Well, thank you for your time, Jack. We appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.